How's it going? Superbird here. Today I have a story that I wouldn't say is my peak in stupidity, but it certainly was stupid. And it isn't a very extreme story, but this is my first story video that I'm doing, so cut me some slack, alright? Anyway, so this was a couple years ago. I was going on a bike ride by myself, and I was extremely bored that day. I had nothing else to do, so I had already biked many miles. I was on my way home from this bike ride, and I pulled up to the intersection, and I saw this girl across the street. So, I'm a really awkward person, right? I always try to say hi or hello or something to people that I see on the street when I'm on a board or a bike ride, right? So the little walk sign turned on, and I cross, and this person still hasn't even started crossing, right? Because she's looking at her phone, and she has her earbuds in. I didn't notice that she had her earbuds in, so I turn to my left, and I say, hello, and I tell her that she can cross, but suddenly realized that she couldn't hear me and I was talking to myself, so I immediately started to cringe at myself with that epic fail. All this time I didn't realize I was about to hit a sign. So as I turn around, I see this sign and I swerved out of the way and fell off my bike. And I skidded pretty far, and my bike actually got really messed up, and right now it's like an absolute death trap. I prefer using my board now, which is also kind of a death trap, but this bike is, oh god, it's terrible. But it doesn't sound that bad, right? I just kind of fell off my bike, right? I got fucked up. It was terrible, right? Okay, let me show you some pictures. Yeah, it was, oh god, it was nasty. Alright. Of course, this chick had her earbuds in, so she didn't hear me wipe out, fall off my bike. And then she decides to cross, so she was gone. Alright. A few people thankfully pulled over. It wasn't that bad when I make it sound like it was some terrible accident, right? It was just they pulled over because they saw some kid had bruises and cuts all over himself and he fell off his bike, They called my parents and then the ambulance and all that stuff, I got to the hospital and I was all good, no broken or fractured bones or anything like that, just extreme road rash and that gnarly black eye. Although ever since I've had to pretty much crack my entire body about every half hour or so, because all my bones get so stiff, it's painful, and whenever I talk about it, it gets worse. I'm talking about it right now, but it sounds so gross. Especially, it sounds worse over recording, because I've done it over Skype before, and people tell me they can hear it, and it's disgusting. And so I'm just alright, I just won't record and crack myself, so I gotta refrain from doing that. Yeah, I have no idea if that's at all related to that. I feel like it really is, but it's really annoying. Anyway, so that was a pretty short story. That's all I got for today. Thank you so much for watching this video. I've decided on a pretty solid idea for a schedule as for how often I'm going to be uploading. I'm thinking it's going to be weekly. Right, that works out for me, especially during school. I can upload on the weekend. That'll work out perfectly. Sorry if I sound like shit. I just woke up, kind of, had a sneezing fits. I sound like absolute crap, alright? Anyway, so, yeah, expect weekly stories for now. Again, thank you so much for watching this video, and if you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like. I'll see you next week. Adios.